Welcome to StarScene Central. Exciting updates about NCIS coming up. Don't miss out. Like and subscribe for more celebrity news. NCIS Tony and Ziva Episode 1 Review. The Tiva Reawakening. The premiere of the highly anticipated Paramount Plus spin-off, NCIS Tony and Ziva, titled No Country is Safe, delivered an action-packed, high-stakes espionage thriller that largely succeeded in fulfilling the decade-long wishes of the loyal NCIS fanbase. The core reason for this success was immediately apparent: the magnetic and entirely chemistry Michael Weatherly, Anthony Donoso, and Cote Pablo, Ziva David. From the opening moments, where a tense, romanticized faux wedding sequence immediately catapulted the audience into the plot, it was clear that the actors had effortlessly slipped back into the roles that made them television icons. The episode's smartly balanced classic, Tiva, banter the playful, flirtatious insults that fans adore with intense, emotional silence, proving that the silent glances between the two are still powerful enough to anchor an entire series. This return felt less like a procedural spin-off and more like a cinematic European spy thriller, giving the beloved couple a truly deserved grand stage. The narrative thrust of the premiere effectively established the new world order for Tony and Ziva, finding them residing in Paris while co-parenting their daughter, Tali. Tony is running a private security firm, and Ziva, predictably, is finding a quiet life difficult to maintain. The writers wisely avoided a slow build-up, instead launching straight into crisis mode when Tony's company is violently attacked by an organization attempting to steal billions via a mysterious program called 9.4. This immediate threat not only puts their lives at risk, but, more importantly, endangers Tali, forcing the couple to put their relational complications aside and revert to their natural, highly effective operational dynamic. This decision to keep the couple apart, not quite married, still navigating a complicated co-parenting relationship was, however, the source of the most significant fan criticism. While the creative team likely aimed to generate dramatic tension, many viewers felt cheated out of the fully realized, happily ever after they had waited so long to see. For them, a spin-off centered entirely on their romance should not have reintroduced artificial obstacles to their union. Stylistically, the premiere episode successfully broadened the scope of the NCIS universe. Filmed across stunning European locations, the show sheds the confined, interrogation room aesthetics of the original NCIS, replacing it with chase sequences, sophisticated technology, and international intrigue that often felt reminiscent of a Bourne film or a high-end HBO Max limited series. The action sequences were crisp, well choreographed, and utilized Tony and Ziva's distinct skill sets. Tony's quick thinking and pop culture references contrasted with Ziva's formidable tactical expertise perfectly. However, the tone shift was not universally praised. The episode embraced a TVMA rating, featuring heavier language, most notably an abundance of F-bombs, which struck many longtime NCIS fans as jarring and out of character for the established duo. Viewers argued that the swearing felt forced and unnecessary, detracting from the emotional weight rather than adding grittiness, ultimately making for an occasionally awkward viewing experience. Furthermore, the introduction of new supporting characters, particularly the mysterious hacker Boris Peskov and the other members of Tony's security firm, occupied a significant portion of the initial runtime. While necessary for the forward momentum of the ongoing plot, this focus temporarily diluted the screen time dedicated to the core emotional reunion that viewers tuned in for. A potential area for improvement in future episodes lies in better integrating these new characters without sacrificing the essential dynamic of Tony and Ziva themselves. Overall, No Country is Safe was a thrilling and largely successful pilot episode. It masterfully resurrected the essential chemistry that made Tiva legendary and elevated the NCIS brand to a new level of cinematic action. While minor missteps in tonal consistency and relationship status caused some minor friction, the premiere delivered the emotional payoff and high-octane excitement that was promised, making the wait for the rest of the season and the potential for a season 2 a deeply engaging proposition. Overall, No Country is Safe was a thrilling and largely successful pilot episode. It masterfully resurrected the essential chemistry that made Tiva legendary and elevated the NCIS brand to a new level of cinematic action. While minor missteps in tonal consistency and relationship status caused some minor friction, the premiere delivered the emotional payoff and high-octane excitement that was promised, making the wait for the rest of the season and the potential for a season 2 a deeply engaging proposition. My own opinion, drawn from synthesizing thousands of fan reactions, is that this premiere episode was a necessary triumph. It acknowledged the emotional cornerstone of the franchise while successfully reinventing the show's format. The slight dissatisfaction over the co-parenting angle was immediately eclipsed by the undeniable power of seeing Weatherly and Pablo together again, proving that the Tiva magic is truly timeless. We have discussed the critical reception and fan consensus, but now we want to hear from you. If you watched the NCIS Tony and Ziva premiere, what was your personal review of episode 1? Did the chemistry live up to the hype? Were you bothered by the swearing or the co-parenting dynamic? And beyond the spin-off, what is your all-time favorite Tony and Ziva episode from the original NCIS series? Share your thoughts and reactions in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.